Hello, everybody. This is the King of Pikmin here yet again, and I never thought I'd say this, but it's a League of Legends day because I just started my playthrough of Ruin King for my boy Braum, and then they drop a new update on a game I've been watching for years and years. Project L, the League of Legends fighting game. Now, I know I've probably told this story a million times, but I'll never forget. I was playing the Rising Thunder beta and having a blast, and I was loving that game, and then the beta just abruptly stops. And then the people who were making it said they were acquired by Riot, and I immediately knew, why would Riot acquire these guys if they weren't making a fighting game? So when that happened, probably like 5-6 years ago, I've been waiting for a fighting game in the League of Legends universe. So, and it's getting closer and closer. So I can't wait. I'm a huge fighting game guy. I can't wait to see what they've got. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
Executive producer at Project L. And I'm Tony, Project L's technical lead.
Both these guys have a lot of
Last
roots
time
in
we
the
talked,
FGC, so I have utmost
building
faith.
A fighting game here at Riot. We showed you a brief glimpse of gameplay and said we'd be going dark for a while, but we'd share more when we're ready. Well, a lot's changed since then. We've made some great progress, and while the game is still too far out to commit to a release date, it's been a bit since you heard from us, so I want to bring you up to speed on what we've been working on.
From the beginning, we knew that we wanted to make a 2D fighter set in the universe of Runeterra, but the 2D fighting space is pretty broad. Even from that starting point, there were a ton of different directions we could take the game. After lots of exploration, we're excited to say that we've landed on a direction that we're pretty pumped about. In this quick update, we'll walk you through our high-level approach when it comes to core gameplay, character design, and netcode.
All right.
But first, allow me to reintroduce Project L.
Oh, here we go. It's an interesting style. It looks fast. I like that. I like that. Tag team? Tag team? Or just assists? It's tag team. Excuse me? I'm getting Storm flashbacks from Marvel vs. Capcom with that Ari combo.
Build and pilot a team of two different champs. We feel like this is the right foundation to build a game that rewards strategic team building and on-the-fly decision-making on top of strong fighting fundamentals.
Echo has his rewind.
Delivers a fast-paced, dynamic combat fantasy while leaving plenty of room for you to be creative and express yourself in gameplay.
That cross-up, dude, with Darius.
We're inspired by the insane outplays, hard reads, and 200 IQ plays behind some of the most iconic moments in fighting game history.
That's seriously like Storm combos.
To deliver a game that allows you
That's like Storm combos, 100%.
For many years to come. Now let's talk about controls. I know that a lot of you have strong opinions about mechanical difficulty in fighting games. For Project L, we're embracing the easy-to-learn, hard-to-master mentality. So yes, we are
just like Rising Thunder
with a new character and learn their basic kit. That said, we absolutely believe in rewarding the time you spend going deep on a character and providing opportunities for you to showcase
that
your
cross-up is sick.
One of the delights of fighting games is
Wall
seeing
bounce.
top players move and fight in a way that's inspiring and distinct from lesser skilled players. We want to set that aspirational summit and build a steadily increasing difficulty curve to get you there. This isn't about building a game where new players have a chance to be the pros. It's about unlocking the fun at all skill levels. Character design, of course, plays a huge role in this. For characters, our goal is to deliver on the iconic moves that League champions are known for, but adapted to work in a fighting game. We want our champs to have powerful, flexible kits that give you the freedom to play your character your way. As an example, I'm
Echo's
thrilled
a
to
new
introduce you to
announcement.
Echo, re-envisioned for Project L. Echo is a punk genius. He's a brilliant inventor who, through time
he can
and
move.
manipulation, can rewind
His
his own
movement is
mistakes
good.
and stay one step ahead of his opponent. The centerpiece of Echo's kit is his Chrono Strike. It's a forward-moving slash that's a pretty good poke and a combo ender.
Echo, man.
When Echo slashes with Chrono Strike, he generates an after image that he can rewind back to any time in the next few seconds of the match.
Wow, that's a good thing to have in a fighting game.
Slash, or make a different choice and branch into a high committal launcher. Echo works just fine.
Dude, these freaking cross-ups.
But he really comes online when you take full advantage of the rewind ability. He can vary the timing of the rewind to mix up his opponent, recover for assist attacks made by his teammates. And in the right hands, rewind can also be a strong combo extender.
Dude, this game looks really freaking
And then
fun.
there's Time Winder, Echo's time grenade. Time Winder works great for basic zoning and combos. The real payoff comes when you're able to throw Time Wander from range, giving it a chance to charge up and explode into a time distortion field that slows Echo's opponents for the next few seconds of the match. For both of these moves, our approach is to give you a tool with a clear primary role, with lots of potential for extra utility when you use it in the right situation.
My man, I'm sorry, I don't like to pause, but my man just threw his projectile, or he jumped, did the rewind, left his like silhouette behind, threw the projectile, teleported back down, and then hit the projectile with like a baseball.
Seconds of the match.
In the middle of a fighting
For both
game.
of these moves, our approach is to give you a tool with a clear primary role, with lots of potential for extra utility when you use it.
Look at that! What the heck? That's
now,
sick.
While gameplay is obviously super important, high-quality netcode is essential for any great fighting game. So this is an area where we're investing big. I'm going to turn it over to Tony, and he'll walk you through some of our networking foundations.
Sold. I'm sold already.
Netcode has been a top-of-mind topic in the FGC for the past year, especially since we haven't been able to gather for live events. For Project L, we've designed our entire networking stack to deliver the same highly responsive gameplay that you'd get playing offline. Of course, this starts by using rollback networking at the core. Rollback does a great job of maintaining a consistent, low input delay across a wide range of pings.
I could be
We've also
mistaken,
developed
but I
a new
think he's like the
networking model that
pioneer on
enhances the
rollback
benefits of
netcode.
rollback with core technology developed by other games at Riot. We'll route network traffic between players through Riot Direct, our internal network already being used to minimize latency in League of Legends and Valorant. We're also actively managing a player's connection to their opponent to ensure a consistent, fair play experience. If their connection is laggy or drops packets, their experience will suffer, but yours won't. And if someone rage quits in the middle of a match, our netcode will determine who should win and who should be penalized. We're
On
taking
paper, it
netplay
sounds
very
beautiful.
seriously for Project L. It's the primary way that we playtest the game internally, and we're working every day to make sure it's in top shape for the eventual release.
We hope you enjoyed the sneak peek at Project L. Before we go, I want to remind you that our game is still in R&D. We're happy with how core combat is shaping up, but there's still a ton of work to do. Thanks so much for your patience while we take our time to make sure that we get this right. So that's all for now. Last time we spoke, Project L went dark afterwards, but this time we'll do our best to keep you in touch when we have major news to share. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Wow. These boys are doing the Lord's work. I was already, because I loved Rising Thunder so much and it was in beta, I already had high hopes. And it looks like my first view, like when I first saw the style, I was like, you know, a little iffy. Like this new style that they're doing. But then when I saw it in motion, dude, it looks so fast. And Ari's doing like storm flight loops. Echo's doing God knows what. The only thing is I don't have... the only character I really am interested in so far is Darius. And it's a tag team, too. I wonder if you can have like a partner play with you. I'm hoping. But I'm not going to, you know... Even if you can't, the assists and stuff is so fun. So, but...
Now, we'll be an assist-based...
I'm going to watch some of this stuff back. And break it down a little bit. Here we go. So, I don't know if that's a universal thing. It looks like he either did a double jump or an air dash. Now, I know certain characters in Rising Thunder had air dashes. Not everybody. It wasn't like a universal thing. It might just be an Echo thing. Jinx probably going to be a keep away. The minigun. Darius. I love what they did with Darius's apprehend. It looks so good. It looks like an Echo thing. Here's the storm loops, man. You leave the electric grenade. They get ready to block that, and then you're behind them. That's crazy. It looks like everyone's going to have a specific cross-up move, if that makes any sense. Watch. It looks like... So, Echo, when he jumps, he like... Oh, sorry. Watch. When Echo jumps... He like intentionally kicks behind him. It's like literally a move that's designed to be a cross-up. Like that looks like it wouldn't hit from the front. That was in Rising Thunder as well. Everyone had like a specific cross-up that wouldn't hit from the front. So if you use the cross-up and it doesn't cross up, you can get punished. And it looks like that's carrying over. Because watch, Darius has a similar thing. Like that move right there. It looks like it's intentionally, like he's swinging down behind him. So he has like an intentional cross up too. It's probably like a universal thing where everyone has like a jumping cross up that won't hit from the front. That's really cool because some fighting games, you just like have a move that's really good at crossing up and really good at it's just a really good high priority jump in. And you just jump and you don't even like the person playing doesn't even know if it's going to cross up or not. And they just jump and throw it out. But in this, you got to be more cognizant of it and actually cross up. Otherwise, you might get punished. That's just the theory. But that was in Rising Thunder, if I'm not mistaken. So,
like a lot of you out there, we're inspired by the insane outplays.
What was that? That looked like a guard break or a guard crush.
While leaving plenty of room for you to be creative and express yourself in gameplay.
Is that cross up I was talking about?
We're inspired by the
that looked like a clash. It looks like he went for like a heavy attack and she went for like a lighter attack and it deflected Darius. You guys saw that?
Fast-paced, dynamic combat fantasy while leaving plenty of room for you.
Watch close. I'll slow it down in post.
Like a lot of you out there, we're inspired by the insane.
Right there.
Hard reads and 200 IQ plays.
And then you get the storm loops.
Moments in fighting game history. The dream for us is to deliver a game that allows you to create new iconic moments for many years to come. Now let's talk about controls. I know that a lot
Darius looks really fun.
About mechanical difficulty in fighting games.
I like the
For Project L, we're embracing the easy to learn, hard to master.
apprehend. And this combo he does, it's got a wall bounce.
Making it easier to jump in with a new character and learn their basic kit.
Like with the assist from Jinx Rocket.
I believe in rewarding the time you spend going deep on a character and providing opportunities for you to
Right here, the jumping cross up.
One of the delights of fighting games is seeing top.
It looks like he has some sort of like charge mechanic that maybe buffs his moves. Because it's got like a little delay. Like right there. Delay, launch, wall bounce. And the assist from the rocket into another apprehend. That looks sick, dude. This game's going to be good. This game's going to be freaking good. He's going to be a rushdown monster. Look at this. He has a roll through too, I think. He's got that. Look at that cross up, teleport. Oh my gosh. I'm going to slow that down in post, but from me just looking at it, he does a jumping cross up, rewinds so that it's not a cross up anymore, then does a roll through, so then you have to be worried about that cross up, and then he teleports back to the other side. So he's going to be hard to freaking keep track of, dude. Like he crossed up Darius like 4 times. Like in this one sequence. Like what?
Branch into high committal launcher. Echo works just fine as a mid-range zoner, but it really comes online when you take full advantage of the rewind.
That looks crazy. I think that's about all I want to cover for now, boys and girls. I can't wait to see more from them. They said that, you know, they're going to be trying to give more updates, and of course, I got to say it. Put Braum in the game, please, because so far, all I really care about is Darius. I don't know who my team would be. It would probably be Darius, and believe it or not, maybe Jinx, because it looks like her rocket assist would be fun to work with. Because I don't care about any of the other characters aside from Darius, so like all I care about is their assist, and the rocket seems like it would be good because it's nice range. So just for getting in, I could use it. She could shoot the rocket, I could follow it in. For combos, they showed that Darius could combo off of it pretty well with the apprehend. So that's probably, you know, that's where my mind is right now. But I want, you know, Nautilus. I mean, obviously Braum's number 1, but other characters I'd like is Nautilus, Gangplank, Garen, Volibear would be pretty neat. There's a lot of characters they could do that I'd like, but put Braum in the game. That's all I want. That's all I want. Okay. So and make him a grappler too. So that's 2 things I want. But as long as he's in there, I'm good. Let me know what you guys think about this. I am beyond stoked. I think they are doing it right. I really do. It looks so much fun. I love the fast fighting games that are just kind of chaotic. You know what I mean? And it's just like rush down. A lot of mix-ups. A lot of like long, not like they don't have to be like super long like Marvel combos necessarily, but I do like long combos where you get to do big damage. I don't know. I'm looking really forward to this. And if it's tag team where you could play with a partner, that would be ideal. But if not, I'm still beyond stoked. So Let me know what you guys think, and look forward to more Project L, because the next thing we get on it, I'm definitely going to be reacting to or breaking down. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you then.